to this stage here, and I want to flash all of these little corners here to make them all look a little bit neater. So what I'm going to do is use the alley, and once I've done that and I've cut the alley, I'm going to etch prime it and then paint it in a semi-gloss or a satin. And that's the first coat there, and that will sit over all the edges, up the top and all the way down, and it's going to look schmook. Oh yeah. Alright, now I'm hoping you'll be able to see this. A little bit hard with one hand, but with through those 45s, they will butt like that. I've done better, but that's okay. So they'll butt up onto each other and look nice and neat. And then there'll be another one that goes off all the way across here. It'll be good. All the way along there, all the way down. Well, this needs to be a window. I'm going to cut it out with the router. It freaks me out because I've stuffed this up. I feel like this whole panel's going to come off, and I've just put a bottom too far in to stuff this up. So we'll see how we go. We'll slip that in there and then hopefully just work our way up and around nice and smoothly. I'm scared shitless, but anyway, fuck it, we'll see how we go. Oh, yeah, that's some messy shit. So I'm working on wiring up my trailer lights, just the lights on the outside, not all the inside stuff. So it's a little bit messy in here, but it makes sense to me. We've got Alright, so we've got all the wires stripped. I've cut off the ones I don't need for certain sides. And now it's just a matter of getting all of the white ones together, all of the brown ones together, green ones, blah, 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 blah. Alright, welcome to my next issue. I'm in the process of putting in the insulation, and it's amazing how much of a difference that already feels. Obviously you can't feel this through YouTube, but there's just no heat here, and you put your hand on that and that's actually quite hot, but here you just hold it for days. It feels cooler in here already. Haven't even got all of it done yet, nor the roof. But the issue is, if you can picture this, I've got to attach the inside walls to something. I've got some studs here that I can use, and that's schmicky dicky, but the problem is, when I want to attach it to the roof, there's nothing here because it's going to butt up against this edge here. So there's nothing where my finger is for it to attach to. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get a little bit of wood. So here I am working on the PA door, and coming up slowly will be the rear door that folds up. I'll just speed it up for you, but I'm just welding up the frames, making them flush, and then doing the same thing I did with the walls. Put this adhesive on it, this sort of automobile adhesive that's super expensive but really strong, and then clamp down all the ACP panel and the aluminium, and it's going to come up a treat. Feels great to feel like I've got all the walls on. Right now it's under the rear hatch door that I've got swinging up. I've had to change my hinge design on that a little bit, and I'll show you that slightly later. I've got the PA door on. I've learned a lot through that as well. I have stuffed it up slightly, mistake number billion, but like I said, it's such a great process to go through this and just learn. What I want to do now is work on the floor. Beautiful. So now I'm just going to do the internal lining. That's also with plywood, and a little bit difficult sort of cutting it all to size, but we got there eventually. Rat out the windows, and then you'll see here shortly that I just silicon in the window, and then that's screwed in from the other side as well to sort of really compress around the frame, so that won't come out at all. If you watched this and got anything from it, I hope you enjoyed it. Otherwise, I'll post another video of me doing a little bit more on the internals with the carpeting the walls and doing the kitchen and the bed frame.